Hello.
Hello.
One more coming.
Yeah, sorry it took so long to get here. We drove around the area for a little bit looking for the vehicle before we stopped in.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. Okay. I don't know if he's just gonna stand there or.
Okay. If you can tell me what happened.
Yeah, so I had instructed for my daughter to come on, let's go get in the bedroom, let's go change and put on her clothes for the day. And when we go in there, she already wasn't listening to me when we were doing these things, because she had to clean up and everything and whatnot. And so nonetheless, so we go into the bedroom and she's getting her clothes and whatnot, and I'm explaining to her how important it is to listen to instructions. She also wound up having an issue on school Friday as well. So I'm, giving her a teachable moment, talking about listening to instruction. Mommy says to do something, do what I say first. You can do whatever you think later, but first listen to what I said. And so she's beginning to do her crying thing. Her dad is sitting on the couch. And so she's starting to whine and cry because she knows when she whines and cries, she gets his attention. And so therefore she's starting her thing where she's whining and crying, and stop doing that.
Crying.
And so whining and crying. And so then that's when I'm still talking to her and instructing her. So then he comes to the bedroom, little foyer hallway there, because my back is to the door. She's right here in front of me on the other side of the drawer. And he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, please stop. I'm talking to my child. So therefore, I'm starting to already get into this thing because he and I already have an issue as far as whenever I'm disciplining her, talking to her, he immediately is right there. Just like when I say for her to clean up her mess, he says, I'll get it. No, she has to learn how to clean up her stuff. She has to learn responsibility and accountability. That's what I'm teaching her. So therefore, nonetheless, so Skylar does her crying thing. She then begins to walk toward her dad, because I had turned around at this point talking to him. So she begins to walk to him. I then grab her and I say, no, you're not going to your dad. So she's starting to whine and cry even further, which then that's when he attacks me. What are you doing? Why are you attacking me?
can you explain the attack?
So when I say attack, he then comes to me. I won't go to you, but he then comes to me, talking and puts his hands on me and throws me. How did he go? Threw me up against the wall there in the little foyer area. Then took me and threw me down to the ground, and then picked me back up and then threw me back into the bedroom on the floor. And hold on, babe. And so the entire time I'm like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck up out my house. Why the fuck are you putting your hands on me? I ain't did shit to you. You put your hands around my daughter. You did this to my daughter. I didn't do shit to her. Get the fuck out. You shouldn't be putting your hands on me, period. And so that was the exchange, and that was all it is. My daughter put Band-Aids on me and whatnot. But
So the initial, you were standing in the doorway talking to Skylar. Did he come out from behind you and pull you out?
hold on, let me think.
In the first initial contact, because you told us that you were standing in the doorway, Skylar was in the room, you were talking to her, and he was behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So the first initial contact, did he come up from behind you and grab you?
So, if I'm remembering correctly, after I got done grabbing her, after I took her back and started to turn, then that's when he grabbed me. That's when he grabbed me and pulled me back out the hallway, because I'm still in the bedroom with her, getting her to go, no, we're about to get dressed. We're still focusing on what mommy said to do. We're going to go ahead and get dressed. And then that's when, again, after I pulled her back from going with him, that's when, bitch, you don't put your hands on my motherfucking kid. This, that, and third, whatever else he said. I don't even know. I just know I was like, bitch, get the fuck up off me.
So I know he's her father. What's his relation to you? Are you guys married, dating?
We're not married. We're ex people.
Okay.
I'm changing you to
So you're just co-parenting, living together, but
Not even living together.
Oh, he doesn't live here?
No, he doesn't live here. He was here visiting.
Okay.
And even verbally, he and I are supposed to have this arrangement. We're not with friend of the court or anything like that. We verbally have an agreement before we try. And where he's supposed to come get her every other Sunday in exchange, and then keep her like on a Sunday evening, Monday and Tuesday, to get her back and forth to school. And then on Wednesday morning when he drops her off at school, then I'll pick her up Wednesday afternoon. And then, I'll have her for the rest of the days, and it goes like that. However, primarily my daughter's with me.
Okay.
And I make it accessible for him to come get her whenever he wants to. So it's like, I don't have a problem or issue. If he wants to come see her and we're not doing anything, I don't have a problem with it.
So it's a cordial co-parenting thing, just...
I do my best to be as cordial as possible. no matter what I
Is there
receive.
any history of physical abuse between you and him prior to
It
today?
is. It has been. I've never reported it. I will say in times past, even when he and I did get into a scuffle before, we were both living in Detroit together, and we had tried to call 911, or he had tried to call 911, and 911 never came.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this is, yeah.
So you
But
told
this,
you told the dispatcher you used the term choke.
Mhm.
So
hands around my neck.
okay, when he did that, did it restrict your breathing? Were you still able to breathe? Was it
I
just
was
pressure
still
to
able to
move
breathe.
you?
It was, yep, I'll say it was a whole lot of pressure.
Okay.
Yep, and if I did not hold myself in a particular way, we're still trying to scuffle and get up.
Do you feel like you were losing consciousness at all?
No.
Okay. I know it's personal. Any urination, defecation, anything like that?
On me,
Okay.
I didn't have to go pee every
And I know you also told the dispatcher that you
you
don't
know
want
where-
an ambulance to check you out. Is that still the case?
Probably
It's
to
still
his
the
house in
case,
Detroit.
no.
You don't want him to come look at you?
No, because I feel like that'll,
Yeah.
no.
Feel like
He
it'll
probably went down to
No,
Rochester
I
Road
just,
now.
no, that's too much.
Okay.
She gave me some Band-Aids and some ointment, so.
Okay. Officer Arimovich might have a few extra questions. Other than that, we'll have you fill out a statement. But I'll let him. I'm just gonna go. Is it alright if I just go look where it happened?
Yeah.
While he asks you?
Yeah.
Can you take the Band-Aids up just so I can see those?
I'm gonna leave them off so I can take photos.
Yeah.
Mommy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the Band-Aid.
So we're gonna have him. So he's the ET, so they'll take pictures of that as well. So if you want to just leave those off,
Okay.
and if you have your ID with you,
Yes.
You already got the statement, do you need
I have
anything?
done the same way with it.
I got
Gotcha.
instant numbers. I wrote down.
I'll say he's gone, so
Oh,
you don't need anything from me, that's all.
Yeah.
I'll buy you updates for pictures and stuff.
Not a
A
problem.
little trim done.
Appreciate it.
no. Mommy, why is the police leaving?
Because they're supposed to. They're done.
Why are they leaving?
And I have yet to get my address changed when I moved here due to COVID. So I'm even trying to figure out how my license is going to get renewed.
If you can fill out this section, just put your phone number and then if you can, in as much detail as possible, and I'll add everything that happened. I know we asked you, but that way it's.
I'll try.
Mommy, did they steal your pass key?
Passkey? What's a passkey? No, that's my driver's license.
Why did they steal it?
They did.
We didn't steal. We asked for it so we could write her info down.
Mommy,
How come you not listen to your mother when she told you to get dressed?
because I miss my day every day.
I know, but
I can check on my
you gotta
phone.
listen to your mom.
Ginger.
That's a lie.
Yeah,
It's
I have two
difficult.
kids.
One
have two
Sunday when
parents
the
on the same
police.
page.
No. Okay,
And two
here's
different
when the
ways of
police was here.
Teaching.
Sunday.
It's very
Sunday
difficult.
for police.
Very difficult.
Oh,
Because even like the
goodness.
simple thing of the reason why she's not listening to instruction, even at school, she got frustrated with the kid, and because of how she'll deal with her dad in a playing form, and she's not able to express her feelings to him without him shutting her down, she then takes that same frustration that she has with her dad, where she, thrusts herself toward him and gives it to kids at school, or at least on Friday she did. It's frustrating.
Oh, wait.
Bean, don't do that right now, okay? Do me a favor and go get the tablet and have a seat, okay? It's in the bedroom on the dresser. Go get the tablet.
Okay, Mama.
Thank you.
There you go. Put this on my.
Bean, did you go get the tablet like mommy said off the dresser and start looking at it?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Thank you.
Found it.
Are you sitting down?
I found a phone.
Are you sitting down?
It's empty now.
Can you sit on the couch for me?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call 911.
Mama.
We're already here.
Huh?
911 has us come.
Okay.
You only call that if you need help.
Correct. You know how mommy called because she needed some help?
Yeah.
Please go in the bedroom, go to the tablet. Please come out on the couch, sit down, and watch the tablet, okay?
Okay.
It's under your clothes on the dresser.
Mommy.
Hold on, please. Let me finish this, okay?
Okay.
Get your banana girl.
Okay.
And then have a seat.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
And that's because it's top.
There you go. Mama, why aren't you listening?
I'm throwing the yucky stuff of my banana away. No, what's wrong with my hands again? I'm just throwing the banana peel away, Mama.
I'm seeing a lot of beans on my head for this.
Yeah.
I looked yesterday.
I just put down there, I called, up until when I called 911.
I'll let him read that. I'll take some photos and then easy to add or anything.
Okay. Do you want me to face toward the light, or do you want me to
Actually,
face
yeah.
against, or?
Just stay normal. Yelling at me. It's okay.
Mommy,
Hmm?
I take a picture just like you.
Not that.
Okay.
You can just like pull, just perfect. And I'm just gonna do that because that's okay. Just gonna hold it there.
Wait, Dan. Mommy will get it. Don't worry about it, okay? Go sit back down.
Okay. You can just lift the brim mirror a little bit. I'm just gonna take photos of your eyes. Just like it'll be one quick flash.
Do you know his phone number by chance?
Alright.
I don't know. You talk.
248-819-0027.
If you stretch them or anything like that, or anything, does anything else hurt besides, like,
So
you know, anything else besides your nose?
No, everything else is just like pain from being grabbed in front of me.
Okay, so nothing, any other marks or anything anywhere?
If anything else shows up, it'll just be some bruising for later.
And then if you do see it, go take photos on your own phone
Yeah,
and save those.
yeah.
This is gonna be the report number.
Okay. I need to take a picture of it and give it back?
Nope, this is yours.
Okay.
This is today's date. Then my name, my badge number. And then this is the number for Safe Haven and all that for anything involving domestic violence. It'll be this paragraph, and then on the next page, all that's just some resources and all that for you. If you want it, and then they can also help if you want to get like a protection order and all that. They can help you with that and send you in the right direction as well with the protection order.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for us?
No, she's got to work some things in the kid now.
Does he still live in Detroit? I think the address that they. Okay.
Yes. And then it was like he was even, because I remember even him saying to Skylar, because he was still trying to take her out the door as he was leaving. I'm like, no, she's not. This isn't even your appointed day that we agreed. Like, so no, she's not going with you. Leave her alone. Just you go. You go. He was like, I'm gonna take her because you need to calm down. No, you need to go. You need to calm down. But he then made the statement to her, did mommy grab you by your neck? Did mommy grab you by your neck? No, I didn't. And she was said to him, no. You know, but making up, so it's that stuff that I'm dealing with in terms of with him and my daughter, because he feeds her stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you doing that? She's a 5-year-old kid. She'll be 6 next Friday. Or this coming Friday, she'll be 6. But
We have you had 3 things. One, if you can just fill in all your personal information
oh,
up
I'm
here.
sorry.
2, sign it at the bottom where it says signature. And you want to press charges, correct?
I don't know about pressing charges. Will that still stop him from being able to see her?
Here's the thing. With domestic violence cases, usually the state takes over as basically the person that proceeds and gives charges, whether you want to or not.
Okay.
But I know you were in the middle of teaching your daughter a teachable moment. It sounds like
I get
you'd
you.
like the teachable moment.
I get
She
you.
saw this.
Correct.
If
And she's
you're
saying
basically
it-
teaching her that it's okay
Twice,
for a
right.
man to hit a woman.
Not at all.
Exactly. And by you working with and saying like that, it's going to help a long way. So if you can just put in your personal information, whether you want to press charges, and then just sign right there at the bottom.
Do you need my email address too?
Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, if you want to put it down, just in case the detective bureau wants to send you something, they'll have it.
And then you said to push
That you,
press
want to press
charges.
charges.
Where does that go?
Just lying down. I would like to press charges along those lines. So I'm not sure what my partner was saying while I was taking photos over there, but if he calls, ignore it. If he
Okay.
comes to the door, don't let him in. Give us a call immediately.
Okay.
It's tomorrow, Sunday, so our detective bureau's not going to be in. He's going to write it up. Our DB will review it on Monday. I'm sure they'll call on you then.
Okay. Should I still then have her go with him tomorrow?
You guys don't have a custody order, correct?
Not at all.
I would avoid any contact at all with him.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And if you see him or if he comes here, give us a call.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay. Wait, does this mean though that I have to have like money for a lawyer and all that stuff?
No. Usually,
Okay.
usually how it goes.
Because I have no funds.
No, with the state, you know, you're a victim. The state takes your case, prosecutor, Oakland County Prosecutor's Office, because he writes it up. Our detective bureau will review it. They might call you for further information. Then they write up their report, and then they send it to the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office.
Okay.
And the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office will review it, see if there's enough for an arrest warrant or not. And then if there is, they'll issue that. It'll go out, and it'll go from there.
Okay.
So it's going to be a long process, but because of his aggressiveness and physical act today, my recommendation is going to be avoid all contact until you talk to the detective at least on Monday.
Okay.
And if he comes, just give us a call.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be door locked if he says, well, it's his turn to get the daughter, then it's not a court.
Yeah, legally it's
not
no
court
one's
mandated.
term since you guys don't have a court order. I mean, are you
What? She's with me primarily.
right? So I mean, basically, your primary care, you're
I'm
100%,
primary care 100% of the time. Yep.
So, yeah. So he has no legal or civil recourse to take her. So, if he comes, or just call us, keep the door locked. If he calls, I would just avoid answering it. If he sends you text messages or anything like that, keep everything. Okay. And then I'm sure you'll be hearing from one of our detectives on Monday.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for us?
Okay.
So you know your address, right?
Huh?
2764.
Yes. 2764. I don't know how it got. Maybe because everything that was happening going on. I don't know. But yeah.
All right.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Thank you. Guys. Have a good day also.